Hello and welcome everybody back to Felix of Ungentlemanly Warfare. Kebablord here, and we are continuing with Season 2 of Anno 1800. And yeah, who would have guessed, we are continuing doing some optimization for our industry. And yeah, now that we have here enough bread and so on, our goal will be in this episode to produce enough canned food. And we need to be a bit careful because apparently I'm not producing enough sausages, but thing is, I will soon have more engineers and investors and then we won't need that many sausages. So there is that. And now with bread and so on being produced somewhere else, we can simply get rid of all these farms that we simply don't need. Now again, I wish, like in Anno 22.5, the forests would simply grow back. Okay, maybe I got rid of a bit too much of our grain fields. But hey, not for long. So, canned food. We should already have quite some items for that. Okay, with that we use worker workforce, and instead of goulash for building processes pigs, it occasionally produces extra sausages. Yeah, that is what we are going to use, Chief Michael. And that also means we actually don't need that much other stuff. Yeah, that is nice. Maybe we can also buy with the sewing machines. No. For that we have extra items that increase that produce heavy machinery for us. So we have an overproduction of pigs that totally helps us here. So let's see where we are going to put it. I guess it will be somewhere here. And is it in range? Yes, it is in range. Okay, that is good. That is really good. So in order to produce here enough, so we go with Chief Michael. And with the pantry chef. Instead of iron, the building processes flour. Okay. I mean, that of course just means that we need a few more cornfields. But that shouldn't be too much of a problem. And how much do we actually need of canned food? 15. Okay, that can be done quite quickly. First need a connection here so that we get also electricity supply.
The finishing touches, and there.
Yeah, you need flour and pigs, and we also are in need of bricks. That is why you would go here, collect resources. Yes, we might have one or two little workforce issues, but that is going to be fixed in the near future.
Workforce shortage.
Yeah, workforce shortage, quite sure. We are having that.
fields.
Okay, so we are going to put all these farm fields a little bit more clever. Because I don't think we are going to add here much more. That way we are closing the area a bit. And that right now was stupid.
Workforce shortage.
Game, you can remind me of that every couple of seconds, or you can shut up. The choice is yours. But to be honest, I would prefer silence, because I am working on that issue.
Workforce shortage.
This represents an extraordinary breakthrough in the field.
Okay, so and in the meantime... we could take a look again.
Ceasefire has ended. Your harbor is under attack.
It's rare we leave any alive.
Competitors are now at war. Ceasefire has ended.
Okay, but my ceasefire has not ended.
And they say Annie has no mercy. Bilge water.
Workforce shortage.
Sometimes I just believe a game wants to trigger me on purpose.
The non-aggression pact has ended.
More money is always good.
Okay, I have issues getting this here around. And I guess it has to be that way, if there's no other chance. Okay, so we got here now an improved grain production. You getting a few more steel beams. And you are getting more bricks.
Fleet on the move.
Workforce shortage.
Sometimes I really hate this game. Because think through the possibilities. How about there are players out there that don't fix issues immediately? How dare they? But that is apparently a possibility that has not been thought through.
What brings you here, Master?
Good, so here we should now
Workforce
have a bit of flour. Yeah, 21. Me, of course, that we still need more grain.
Stand to attention for the boss.
Competitors are now at war.
Well, I wouldn't really say that John Lafortune is a
Ceasefire
competitor.
has ended. Workforce shortage.
So that way we did also not lose these two deposits.
I had better leave it to set.
So, and how much canned food are we now producing here? We are producing 2.
Hold the crane.
So, now we are already producing 12 canned food. So, are we still producing enough pigs? Yes.
Workforce shortage. The people celebrate your leadership.
I'm missing particular material.
I have this nagging feeling you're a jellyfish.
Okay, then that should now be enough.
New orders.
So, therefore, you are the canned food one, the canny. And we shall create a new trade route. 13 canned food
I tie you something to keep you going.
from here to there. Thank you, Benta. Highly appreciated. Well, not really, but still. So that should also solve a couple of issues.
Our cruise was just as full as last time.
Bring her around.
Am I going to need additional ships? Not really. That is good.
Aye.
So, what is the next thing that we need? Sewing machines. I'm pretty sure there's something we can do about that.
If only there were more of me.
You're not needed. Go away.
It's certainly not the perfect formula.
Yeah, shut up. You are going to enjoy what is to come.
Glum meadows, whose droop-head flowers lament.
Yeah, we are now definitely producing more than enough sausages. Probably overproducing quite a bit, but hey, that comes with a craft. So, sewing machines. For that we are going to need iron.
Hide the bottle! It's the boss!
Okay, so with that we get the iron already from there.
An explosion in one of your factories.
Who would be
A fire
surprised?
broke out.
Oh, look at that. The explosion chance is only high from now on.
The fire has been vanquished.
Moderate. Okay. Well, then let's build here our 20 fire stations if that is needed. Okay, so the buildings have a high explosion chance because they are damaged, but good thing they are repairing themselves. So, that is apparently now enough fire stations for that little district. Wow! Balancing, developers. Balancing. That's a bit very much if you ask me, and I know you want me to use items for that. So, can I now return to my routine? Yes.
It's working. I think we have it.
Well, that's sweet. So, how about we go for another PR upgrade,
We undertake some true.
This city is a magnet for genius.
Well, welcome aboard, Captain Ibrahim.
The people celebrate your leadership.
So, sewing machine factory. Okay, she produces extra advanced weapons and steam motors. That is totally needed. Sell steel. The building processes iron. Yes, occasionally produces extra pocket watches. And then we have here productivity plus 40% and workforce needed negative 50%. So that should totally help us. Okay, we should now be definitely producing enough iron. Yep, 20. Oh wait, how many sewing machines do we actually need up here? 30!
I wonder if I'm being overlooked.
Ship constructed.
We need 30 tons of sewing machines per minute.
Not too many changes, I hope.
Okay, now I get a little electricity issue here. If you look at our oil, yeah, that works.
I'm still so excited for us.
Yeah, shut up.
Always harder.
I have no desire to speak to you, Bente.
The cherry atop our beautiful friendship. Why so
Never.
mean?
Why so mean? Because you are a warmonger. And I'd rather negotiate with any African warlord than with you, Bente. Because they would probably be more reasonable and peaceful than you. So, about the timber production, yeah, of course not enough. But now? At least for now. Okay, that means we can now also get rid of all these here. Which will in return open up a opportunity to get some
I'm missing.
iron and timber.
Cargo stations.
So wood, iron 1. Well, not necessarily timber, right? So trade route 13. Wood, timber from here to there. Wood, iron, god damn it. So it's definitely too early in the morning. So accept And that should, additionally to the raw material production that we already have on the other island, aid us here a great deal. Okay, 48 sewing machines per minute would have been a bit very much. So, and what is your fire chance? It's very high. Of course it is. Now it's low, that helps further. Okay, so now the amount of sewing machines that we have, 36, that should be enough. So sewing machines 1, or also known as SM1. Here you can also be upgraded. I know that this shit is really expensive. Okay. It heavily increases the speed. So, trade route, 13 sewing machines from here to there. Accept. So, then the next thing that we are going to need is fur coats and of course rum in order to make our people happy. So we also won't need our steam motor production anymore. As well as our dynamite factory, that is also not needed.
I had better leave it.
Cargo stations.
So, machines 1. Trade route. That is a neutral one for this region.
Little fish are careful who they swim with.
So that works as well. Oh, and look at that. By now we fixed our little workforce issue. Would have thought. So with the sewing machines, as soon as that is properly working, that will help. Fur coats we are going to do in the next episode. Not in this one. But overall we also made now a lot more space available for museums and everything else. As I believe stuff like steelworks and concrete factories here. I'm looking forward to moving the other clay pits also here. Yeah, light bulb factory and so on. That will all be moved, though probably to another island. So, but what can we do here? We can increase the storage space of this island. And that will help. So, what other goods are we producing here? We are producing pocket watches, chocolate, gramophones, bowler heads. So quite a lot of stuff, actually.
Archie has been like a father to me. His company fills me with all those...
Crane.
So it's time for the rum one.
Ship constructed.
Trade route, 13 rum. From here to there, time to make people happy.
Cargo stations.
Yeah, I'm now slowly starting to run into issues here.
Of a major discovery. The result of these experiments could...
So, if I recall correctly, saltpeter's not needed anymore. Red peppers are also not needed anymore. So, I kiss you all goodbye.
Cargo boat at the ready.
So, you are the rum too, because one ship would definitely not be enough on that route.
Cargo stations.
So, how should I name them? Yeah, that is a 15. 15 bowler hats. Also from here to there. As I said, fur coats are going to come in the next episode. Ooh, we even fixed our financial balance. Now we could even carry ourselves without leeching off Carl.
I see new floor.
Ship constructed.
Yeah, you need more pocket watches than I can produce. Gramophones, chocolate, pocket watches. Yeah, all of that shall be transported at a later point. I need to keep you happy with more coffee and more fur coats. And then we can have more investors. No, in general, we can go through a very big upgrade wave. Have more investors in the end, and that will result in us having a shit ton of more money. And more influence. Yeah, that seems to work. So that is going to happen in the next episode. Yeah, then I will probably upgrade those here to artisans, these two districts. These three will become engineers. And all those engineers here will become investors. And maybe that will also upgrade our population count high enough that we can continue building our palace. And once I set up everything in regards of the investors, I should probably increase the size of our campus. I mean, here's still a bit of space.
I am one of the scholars. Smells here like fresh.
And then we'll get more research points, because our research is going to be getting expensive in the end. Especially once we start producing items that we already have like 5 to 6 times, which we are going to need for the town halls, for example, for the investor residences. Yeah, that is going to be interesting. So, time for thumbnail. Track occupied. No, come on, it's just a side track here. Yeah, heavy weapons, steam motors, so that is definitely working. By the way, at what speed are we producing steam motors here? Okay. That is way more than we ever produced before. So, that's also something that we could do should we ever run out of money. We can simply sell the steam motors and the heavy weapons to Nate. So... yeah, that looks good. So, as always, I hope you enjoyed this episode. If yes, please consider giving this a thumbs up. Would be greatly appreciated. And yeah, if you have any feedback, questions, or whatsoever, just type down in the comments. I will make sure to read it all. And yeah, if you want to join our community Discord, you'll find the invitation in the video description down below. And if you want to get notified when the next episode is being uploaded, make sure you're subscribed to the channel and the notifications are activated. And with that, I say goodbye and see you next time. Oh, wait a second. I just thought of something. Yeah, area of influence for power plants. We don't need that anymore. For a very simple reason that we can heavily increase our oil production here and build more power plants. So, major discoveries. Yeah, how about another pier upgrade? I want them all. And then we can later have specialized piers for everything. So, yeah, that is just a thought that I just had. Yeah, we can change that specialization of the palace. We just need to build a couple of... oh, come on, guys. Cooking is an art, not only a craft. Okay, that has to be done first. The game really wants me to not end this episode. By the way, fun fact, in the foreseeable future, I most likely will have a bit more time. So it might be, no promises though, that I'm going to increase my upload rate to 3 videos a day. At least temporarily. Might be, depends how the next days are going to be.
Ceasefire has ended.
Okay, apparently it's not getting any better.
You're right. We need some perspective. Never look a gift, donkey in the chops. The fire left ruins behind.
So, fire finally resolved?
And sign my life away?
Okay, good. Then... now, finally, goodbye. and see you next time in Anno 1800. Bye bye.